an icon of his grace.
The 10th station. Jesus meets the good thief.
One of the criminals hanging there abused him. "Are you not the Christ?" he said. "Save yourself and us as well." But the other spoke up and rebuked him. "Have you no fear of God at all?" he said. "You got the same sentence as he did, but in our case, we deserved it. We are paying for what we did, but this man has done nothing wrong." "Jesus," he said, "remember me when you come into your kingdom." "Indeed, I promise you," he replied, "today you will be with me in paradise." I look to these criminals and feel pity, as they have also been judged and rejected. One of them shows remorse for his wrongdoings, and he also tries to console me. He must know me and the message of the one who sent me. I offer my words of hope to him.
The 11th station. Jesus speaks to Mary, his mother, and John.
Near the cross of Jesus stood his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary of Magdala. Seeing his mother and the disciples he loved standing near her, Jesus said to his mother,
"Woman, this is your son."
Then to the disciple he said,
"This is your mother."
And from that moment the disciples made a place for her in his home. My mum and the other women see me whipped, naked and hanging on the cross. I see the agony in their faces and are moved with pity as their souls and mine meet. They are silent and I know they are with me. I then see John and I hand these women over to his care. They have been my followers and now I want them to care for each other, which is how I want you to be with each other.
Jesus dies on the cross.
It was now about the 6th hour, and, with the sun eclipsed, a darkness came over the whole land until the 9th hour. The veil of the temple was torn right down the middle, and when Jesus had cried out in a loud voice, he said,
"Father, into your hands commend my spirit."
With these words, he breathed his last.
The cross becomes a pulpit now. Forgive them, Father. You will be with me in paradise. There is your mother. There is your son. I thirst. It is complete. To speak, I have to raise myself by pressing on my wrists and my feet, and every move engulfs me in new waves of agony. And then, when I've borne enough, have emptied my humanity, I let my mortal life depart.
Pilate gave permission, so they came and took the body of Jesus away. Nicodemus came as well, the same one who had first come to Jesus at night time. He brought a mixture of myrrh and aloes, weighing about 100 pounds. They took the body of Jesus, wrapped it in spices and in linen cloth, following the Jewish burial custom. Up at the place where he had been crucified, there was a garden. In this garden, a Jewish tomb, in which no one had yet been buried. Since it was the Jewish day of preparation, and the tomb was close at hand, they laid Jesus there.
The sacrifice is done. Yes, my Mass is complete, but not my mother's, and not yours, my other self. My mother still must cradle in her arms the lifeless body of the Son she bore. You too must part from those you love, and grief will come to you. In your bereavements, think of this. You have dared to love and have been changed by the great mystery of love. The depth of your grief will be shared with me and my mother. We will be with you and hold you.
But Mary stood weeping outside the tomb, and as she wept she stooped to look into the tomb, and she saw two angels in white, sitting where the body of Jesus had lain, one at the head and one at the feet.
Woman, why are you weeping? Because they have taken away the Lord, and I do not know where they've laid him.
Mary turns and sees Jesus standing there, but she thinks him to be a gardener responsible for looking after the tomb.
Woman, why are you weeping? Whom do you see?
Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have moved him, and I'll take him back.
Mary!
Rabboni!
Do not hold me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brethren and say to them, I am ascending to my Father, and to your Father, to my God, and to your God.
Mary Magdalene went to the disciples and told them that she had seen the Lord and what he said to her.
Turn you heart, Holy Lord, beckon our lives to your word, open our eyes to your call, united as one for your word, heighten our minds to your cause, heal us of pride and of hurt, may we go forth in your name, we pray our hearts change. On the cross, lowly and full, goes our song. Lord, it is you, promising hope, promising truth. Create a new heart, Holy Lord, beckon our lives through your word, open our eyes to your call, united as one for your word, heighten our minds to your thoughts, heal us of pride and of hurt, may we go forth in your name, we pray our hearts change. Restless the hearts who yearn for your peace in this land. Deepen the dream, justice brings life and justice redeems. Create a new heart, Holy Lord, beckon our lives through your word, open our eyes to your call, united as one for your word, heighten our minds to your cause, heal us of pride and of hurt, may we go forth